What's up, YouTube? This is Brian Pfeiffer, aka the Marketing Meathead, and today we're going to talk about spying in 2019. All right, welcome back. So, just to show you guys here we're legit. Wanted to get into this video. We do a lot of affiliate products. We do Ecom products. We also sell on Amazon. We sell on eBay, Shopify. So I just wanted to give you guys some results here so you can see that we're legit. Notice the date here. This video is actually going to drop today on January 7th, 2019. This is year-to-date numbers. This is one of our affiliate networks that we're working with. 20K in the last 7 days. That's one. Here's another one. Same thing. Here's the date, 1/7, 11K in the last 7 days. So that's 31,000. Here's ClickBank. This is in the last 7 days. So that was 31 plus another 17. That's 47,000. Just on 3 networks there. Okay, and that's in the last week. And then we have eBay. This is in the last 90 days. I'm selling one product on eBay. That's 5,000 in sales almost. And here's Shopify over the last 7 days, 1,500 in sales. So, and that's just some of the stuff. We also sell on Amazon, FBA, and whatnot. So this is myself, and then my team also have 3 full-time media buyers and myself. And we're doing a lot of stuff. So we do know what we're talking about. We're doing 50 grand a week roughly in sales right now and expanding. There's always bigger out there and there's always smaller, but 50 grand a week is pretty good numbers if you add that up, and we can stay on 50K a week in revenue. I mean, there's traffic involved, so 50 times 52, that's so 50,000 times 52 weeks, realistically we're, $2.6 million company. So, pretty good. I think, 50 grand is a good number. We could definitely go bigger than that, and we're looking to. So that is the plan. But let's get into the video today and talk about spying in 2019. I'm going to give you guys some incredibly valuable stuff today. And I put together a nice PowerPoint presentation here for you. And we're going to start out with the Facebook method. And this method is basically, you're going to basically create a feed of, you're going to basically trick the algorithm here, okay? The whole idea behind this Facebook method is to get your profile into the Facebook algorithm as a conversion profile, meaning that Facebook's going to think that you're the type of person that's pulling out their credit card and buying stuff on their platform. And that's really, really good traffic in the algorithm's eyes. And when people pay a lot of money to get that good traffic, you're going to be one of those people that could serve those ads. Okay, so basically you're going to become a buyer and engaged shopper in the Facebook algorithm's eyes. I'm going to show you how to do this without spending your money or whipping out your credit card. You're basically going to trick the system. You can use this at your own will. It works like a charm to get really good high converting products into your feeds and offers and whatnot, depending on your niche, okay? And you're going to basically fire the pixel, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And then you can go in, and once you start getting these ads served to you, you can go in and look at the fan pages of these advertisers and look at the other ads they're running and get just a ton of incredibly valuable data. So let's go ahead without further ado here and get started. Let me see here. I want to open this up, and we're going to go into Facebook here. Let me get that pulled up. All right, so here is Facebook. Obviously, there's my friend Evelyn. She's a very attractive female, as you can see. And all right, so the first thing you're going to want to do here is you're going to need to download a Chrome extension. This Chrome extension is called the Facebook. Let me make sure you get it right here. The Turbo Ad Finder. Okay, so basically go into Google and just type in Turbo Ad Finder. This is just what this extension does. You're just gonna download it here at the Chrome store. Okay, and once you have this extension here, you're gonna see this little orange Facebook logo up here on the top right, that means you have it downloaded, and you can turn it on and off. Okay, so once you're on Facebook here, you see this thing's how it's not orange. If I click on it, it's going to ask me to turn it on. Now notice I'm going to flip this on, and boom, Evelyn disappeared, and only ads came up. Okay, all right. This is what you want to see here as an advertiser if you're trying to spy. Is you want to go ahead and just see the ads. So it takes a little while to populate, but it's just going to be pulling a ton of ads. Now I've set this thing up so that I've fired the pixel a number of times. So Facebook thinks I'm a regular purchaser. Okay, so I'm going to get served a lot of ads here. Like take a look here. Here's Shopaholics, and they're going to go ahead and serve me an ad here, 50% off the original price. So let me show you guys how to do this. Okay, the next extension you're going to need to download is you're going to go to Google and you're going to download the Facebook Pixel Helper. Facebook Pixel Helper. And once you have this extension, all right, this one right here, and Facebook Pixel Helper for Chrome. Okay, so once you have that, just download this Facebook Pixel Helper for Chrome. That is going to be this extension right here, this little arrow type of thing. Okay, so now what that does is that tells you if the person has a pixel on their website or whatnot. Okay, so when you find an ad here and you want to emulate a purchase, okay, the first thing you want to do is you want to go in and you want to click on these three dots. You want to save the video, okay, and then you want to go into, you want to like it, potentially even share it to your messenger or maybe one of your buddies or whatever. And then immediately the Facebook algorithm's thinking like, wow, this guy is really interested in this product. So obviously he's, somebody that we want to serve ads to because he's interested. So that's only part of the equation, okay? You liked it, you saved it, you shared it, maybe even leave a comment on it, and now you become like kind of an engaged person, but you haven't bought anything yet. So what we want to do is emulate that purchase, okay? So the next thing you got to do is you got to click over on the Shop Now button, and that's going to take you off of Facebook onto, this looks like some kind of a Shopify store of some sort. Now, what you'll see here, if you click on this, this Facebook Pixel, you're going to notice here that they definitely have a pixel on here, and they have a bunch of, different things like the view content, the page view, and all that stuff set up. Now, what you want to do here is go in and actually like act like you're going to buy this thing, and I'm going to show you a few tricks here. So we're going to click on the Buy Now, and obviously it takes you to some kind of a offer here. Looks like you can buy, one. Let's just buy one. I'm not actually buying this, but this gets you over to the some kind of a checkout page, and we're going to just continue to the shipping method, okay? And now we basically got to the last page here. It's asking me for some stuff, and I think this is the last page. So let's see if this works on this particular site. I've never had it not work, but all right. So once we get to this page and we're actually going to check out, it's asking me for some info. There's a chance I might have to put some info in here first to get to the actual checkout page or the final page for the payment. Let's see here. We can do that. And just put in. All right. And there we go. So I put in this info. Okay, now here's the actual payment page. All right, now once we're here, this is where the fun starts, okay? So you're going to notice here we have the page view here, but there's no like purchase thing under the Facebook Pixel here. So we're going to emulate that purchase, okay? So what we're going to do is basically go in and just right click on this, and you're going to want to inspect the page element, okay? And actually not that one. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to this, and we're going to do view page source, okay? No, not that one. I want to inspect it. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is what we're looking for here. And then we're going to go over to this console here. And see below here, so I clicked on console right there, and then below here is where you're going to insert this code. Now I'm going to go ahead and include this code on my blog, and I'll put a link to my blog on the below this video. And what you need here is you need a couple things. So from that page we were just on, we're going to go back to that page real quick so I can show you guys. You need to have the let's get out of this inspect element here. You need to have from that Facebook pixel helper, you need to go down here to this page view, and you want to go down to, we got to get to that page, that actual final page here that has the, let's put this in here. Okay. And you're going to see, all right, so there we go. All right, so here is where we're going to have see how we have a third thing here now. And this is where we're going to get the data that we need. So we're going to do, actually we got to go one more page. It looks like this site has multiple pages. Okay, now we're on the final page. And once you get to that final page, you're going to see here, there is there should be a drop down here where we can get the parameters. And here we go. No, we don't want that. For some reason, it's not coming up on this one. Let me try one more. Let me try another one here. Here's one here for the, looks like the multi-charging dock and lamp. So let's do a shop now. And we'll go down here to add to cart. And we will go to checkout. All right, now let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, so here we go. Initiate checkout. For some reason, they didn't have their pixel set up properly on that last site, but this one does. Okay, notice here how we have an initiate checkout, and we have this number here. You need this number, and you need the value. Okay, so basically what you need to do is, here's this piece of code, and you need to put that number in here, and you need to put the value. Okay, so in this case, we have, you got to make sure you get all the numbers here so this works properly. Now notice here on this, there's nothing that says purchase. Okay, after we do this, it's going to actually show that we purchase this. So we're going to take this, and we're going to insert that here in this code. That other site didn't have their pixel set up properly, which happens sometimes. Okay, and then that price was what? $59.99. Okay, 59.99. And then we just take this, copy it, okay, and head over to our handy little inspect element right here. We're going to go over to the console. We're going to right click. We're going to paste that. And looks like something screwed up here. Oh, I got this second bracket in here. Notice that. I got to get that bracket out of there. All right, boom. All right, now it should work. So you got to be real careful here. Make sure you don't put stuff in there that you don't need. But notice I had that extra bracket there and there. So I had to take that out. Now we'll put it in. Boom. Okay. So it looks like it should have worked here. So let's take a look. All right, we go back to click out of this inspect element. Let's take a look at this pixel, and boom. See how we have a purchase here? Okay, so worked. So now in Facebook's eyes and in the algorithm and on this person's dashboard, we have emulated a purchase, and now I've become a purchaser on Facebook. So on this particular product, I hadn't liked and shared it yet, so you're going to want to do that as well. Where did it go here? Sometimes it's a little slow here, laggy because of, there it is. So make sure you save this. You want to save the video, and then you want to like it, share it if you want, comment if you want. Obviously, we already did the shop now and emulated the purchase. Now, if you want to go in and take a look at what's going on with this particular advertiser, click on here, and we'll go to the Holiday Universe page, and we're going to go down here to info and ads, and these are all the ads this group's running. Okay, so you can see here all the ads and whatnot that they're running, and if you want to go ahead and take the video, you can go ahead and get this video, copy the video URL, and you can just go to Facebook, go to Google and do Facebook video downloader, and you can just download that video if you want it, and then you can take that video and modify it. Video downloader, all right, and this fbdown.net, you can just put in the URL here and you can download that video. That's not the video code, but that is the video code. Gotta be careful here to highlight it properly. It's a little tricky. Okay, and just go here and you can actually take that video. You can look at the ad copy, download that video if you want, and then you got, you can obviously take the ad copy here. You can modify the video, you can make your own video, but pretty much you have everything you need here as far as to get your first ad started or find like a product. Now, provided this is a winning product, go back to the feed here and actually see how many. Looks like it refreshed my feed now and gave me a bunch of new ads. But you want to look for stuff that has like a lot of comments and shares and a lot of views. You can actually go in and show video URL here. You can actually go in and actually look at the amount of views on this video. So I'll show you guys how to do that. That's pretty important to know and to be able to see here. So take this and just open it up in a separate window, just the video URL. And this should show you how many views that video actually has on it. So we've got 3.5 million views about a month ago. So this video has actually got a lot of traction. It's definitely probably a winning video and whatnot. So high amount of engagement, your comments, your shares. Go in and take a look at the video views, and then emulate your purchases, and you're just going to get your whole feed. Notice here my feed. I've done this like 3 or 4 times on this profile, and this whole feed is now all like winning products that people are trying to sell on Facebook. So just a super ninja method to find winning products and see what's working. This is about as good as it gets when it comes to spying. This is the ground floor here of spying. Okay, so that is Facebook ad method number 1. If you guys have any questions for me on that one, go ahead and leave me in the comments. But pretty much you're just emulating that purchase, and you'll see within like 1 or 2 days, you're just going to have a ton of amazing products and videos and ads in your news feed, and you can just emulate those ads. So it's not rocket science here. Okay. Facebook method number 2. Okay, so this is another method with Facebook, and the cool thing about this method is it's real simple, and I have a list here. I'll link it to my blog, and there's a bunch of like Facebook search keywords here. Okay, so we're going to go into Facebook. Let's try 50% off today. We'll search that. So we're just going to go into 50% off today, and boom. All right, so here's an ad here. It looks like 6 hours ago, and you can always mess around with the date here if you want to do like January of 2019, and that is going to be put us more recently. For some reason that other one went away here, but let's take a look at this one. 50% off today. Let's see if this is some kind of ad. It's kind of slow. Here's one, 50% off today. Let's click on that. It's only got a couple shares, so it looks like it's nothing special. It's kind of not wanting to come up. Here's let's try a different one. Let's try maybe 30% off today. See if we get any good stuff here. 30 girls in 30 days, videos. Nothing too exciting here for that particular term. How about just 30% off? Let's see what that comes up with. All right, here we go. So here's a 2.7K views. It's not really too exciting here. Not a big video by any means. Only 8 shares. That's probably not a good one to go after. Let's take a look here. I like to refer to this list whenever I want to do it. Here's order here. Let's try that one. See if we can find something that's basically what we're trying to do is find stuff that is ads and whatnot. So let's see, order here. Sorry about that phone in the background, guys. It's annoying. And don't really see anything too good here. This is from anyone. Choose the date. Let's do maybe December. Okay, now we got some stuff. All right, here we go. Yogi Heaven. Let's click on that. So here's an ad that definitely is probably it didn't work for me. I don't know why this thing's kind of acting goofy here. Might be the internet here. Order here. All right, where'd it go? Let's go down to December. Let's see if it comes up. Boom. There we go. Let's see. So I mean, I think you get the point here. But here's a shirt. Looks like. I don't know why this thing's like not wanting to pull up these ads after I click on them. But let me try one more thing here. There we go. Okay, so here you go. Here's an ad. 17K likes, 1.2K comments, 1,900 shares. Clearly, this is a winning ad. So you can always go over here to take this copy if you like the copy. If you could find these pants on in China or whatever, this was a hot product. This was from June 6th, so it is what ways back, but this is probably something that's kind of an evergreen thing. It looks like it's a pair of pants. Let's see if they're running any other ads right now. You can always go in and see if they're running ads, and they sure are. They're running ads right now, and looks like they're specializing in these kind of like designer type pants. But this store is obviously doing pretty well, so if you want to get into this niche, this is something you could definitely spy on and go in and get pretty much all their ads right here. So that's the Facebook method as far as going in and finding. You can just go in and do searches by any of these keywords, and you can find other ones as well. But you can find winning ads, and then take stuff like here, get 10% off. You could add that in here, get 10% off, and if you would have searched by get 10% off or coupon code, that kind of stuff, that's gonna find you some nice ads and whatnot in the Facebook ad method. Okay, so you're gonna search common sense keywords, look at only recent posts and videos, and then go to the info and ad section like I showed you to get the latest ads. Okay, so that's that. So now let's look at those are the two Facebook methods for 2019 as far as for spying. Very useful stuff. Now here's the Instagram method. The Instagram method is sort of similar to Facebook because what you want to do, I found, depending on your niche, because Instagram is just so vast and there's so much stuff there. There's a lot of junk and a lot of spam, which is kind of annoying with Instagram. But I did find that if you have like certain hashtags that are kind of related to your niche, go in and follow those hashtags. Go in and find other pages that are related to your niche. Follow them, and you should start getting some ads that are kind of served more for your niche, because obviously people are going to target those pages and that kind of like custom audience and those hashtags and that kind of stuff. They're gonna, you're gonna start getting products that are more geared toward this stuff. So I would maybe open up a completely new Instagram profile that's just geared toward your niche. Keep your personal profile separate, and then open up a profile toward your niche, put some content on it, and then start following all kinds of stuff on there. And then once you start getting served some ads, let's go into my Instagram here, and I'll bring it over for you in a second here, and I'll show you guys how to do this. I want to make this a really useful video. Okay, so here's my Instagram feed. Let's go down, and here we go. Here's a Smooth. Okay, so this is a product that I actually do own, and notice how we got a Shop Now button on here. So I'm going to click on that Shop Now button. And if everybody knows anything about Instagram, well, they got the same pixel as Facebook. They're in the same company. So down here on this, let me see if I can bring it up here so you guys can see it. Right here, this little button here, this is where you can grab the link. So you click on that, and you're just going to do a copy, and that is going to give you the link. So copy, all right, and then just go over to Notepad and go into a notepad here and just paste. And okay, but I showed you guys how to do this earlier, so if you guys have any questions, just rewind the video and go back and emulate the purchase that I showed you guys earlier. That's the Instagram method. So all right, so let's review that real quick. Basically, you want to create an account and you want to go in and follow like hashtags, follow other accounts that are similar to your niche. Then you want to go in and find products that are similar to your niche, emulate the purchase, just like I showed you in the beginning of this video in the Facebook method. It's the same pixel. Once you emulate the purchase, you're going to start getting more and more products, and that's a good way to spy, and that's the Instagram method, okay? The spy tool method is number 4, and this method is really useful for if you got a little bit of money. This is a paid product. It's called Adplexity. I'll go ahead and put a link for this below. And basically, if you're running mobile, desktop, native, e-commerce, carriers, API, any of this stuff is very useful. But this is a paid version of spying, and it's fairly expensive. But it's definitely a good tool to have if you're making some money and you want to take your game up to the next level. Consider Adplexity. Okay, we use it, and it's a very handy tool. The next one I wanted to show you guys is Ecom Hunt. Let's take a look at Ecom Hunt, and I'm going to show you guys what this is. I'm going to go ahead and this is not an expensive product. It's $20 a month, and this is a good way to find different products and whatnot. So let's go to the home page, and I think this is actually the Ecom Hunt affiliate page. Let's go to the other one, and I like this this particular software for finding like hot products. Okay, take a look at, you'll get this letter when you log in. It's from the founder. But basically, you can go in and just, these are the hottest products right now that Ecom Hunt is finding. And basically, you go in and, let's go in and log in here. And here's like, let's take a look at this one. For example, this is like some tea infusion spoon. And you can go in and you can take a look at the selling price, the cost of the product, the different stuff here. You can take a look at the, they even got videos usually. They have Facebook ads. All this stuff is just like a big time saver. For $20 a month, if you're selling e-com and you want to see what's hot, and you can just import it right into Shopify. Okay, this is very, very handy tool for $20 a month. I'm going to go ahead and include my link to this tool below. But Ecom Hunt is another way I'd recommend for spying in 2019 for hot products. Okay, definitely worth the money. So my link for this will be below, and let's take a look at the Aliexpress method. Aliexpress basically, let's take a look at the. You're going to go ahead and choose a category, not that, and you want to do like a keyword. Basically, do some research in that particular category that you're in. If you want to do like the health and beauty. And I'm going to show you guys how to go into the drop shipping center. Now, that's something that you might have to have unlocked. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my blog. I'm going to put a link to the blog below. But this URL here will help you unlock the drop shipping center. But I'm going to show you the drop shipping center right now. Take a look here. We have, so, you got your search bar here. Then you got your categories. So if you want to go into here in beauty and health, and say you scroll down here and you find a product that you really are interested in, you want to get some more details. Like here's one here, this it's some kind of a back posture corrector. So click on that, and you're going to go ahead and get the URL, okay? And then what you want to do here is go over to click on your login here, and it's going to take you over to the dropshipping center. If you're not seeing this dropshipping center, you got to go into this URL and you got to unlock the dropshipping center in your Alibaba account, Aliexpress account. And so go into the dropship center, and basically you want to go in to take a look at the product analysis. So I copied that URL from that back posture thing, and you click search, paste it in search, and you kind of get an idea of like the sales and whatnot. Now keep in mind, people that are selling high volume, they probably started out selling on Ali, and then as soon as it started getting some traction, they probably took it off Ali and went directly to the supplier and are shipping it to the US maybe in bulk. So this is kind of something you got to take with a grain of salt, the sales volume, but you can kind of see if it's like, was a trendy type of product and it went up and down. So keep that in mind. And then there's another button here that you want to take a look at called the hot DS items. And this is basically going to be stuff that Ali's algorithm, as Ali's like a search engine, basically is going to give you stuff based on what you're searching. It's going to give you different products that are like hot related to your niche. So this drop shipping center is pretty useful for product analysis and for hot DS items. So You could also take a look at this trusted suppliers rank and whatnot. This is a handy area to look at if you're considering working with one of these suppliers and whatnot. So that's the Aliexpress method. That's a whole other can of worms if you want to really get into it with Aliexpress. But I recommend if you're going to be doing some drop shipping that you go in and start playing around on Ali a little bit, do some heavy research, especially niche it down to what you're looking at, and you'll be able to find some pretty cool products and whatnot, and find out if they're selling and if they're some good suppliers, and if you can talk to those suppliers and possibly buy them in bulk, get them shipped over here to the U.S. once you determine that it is a hot selling product. Okay, and the Google method is my final method here for 2019. This is also a very useful method. Go into Google, and whatever your offer is or your product is, and let's say for example I'm running a keto diet offer, okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and search keto diet, and basically what I want to do here is I want to go into images, and I want to go into tools, and I want to go into size, and I want to do exactly, and I want to put in 300 by 250. If you guys know anything about native ads, 300 by 250 is the most common size. Okay, so this is going to pull up all your latest 300 by 250 native ads that are popular right now, and it's going to take you to a bunch of different blogs and Pinterest and whatnot. Most of these are probably linking to some kind of affiliate offers. So you click on them, and you can go in and start finding offers and whatnot. Now here's some other ads on the right, and most of the time these are definitely going to turn into affiliate offers. So if you start clicking around a little bit, you're going to find that these are almost all offers of some sort linking to different offers. But this is a really good method for going in and finding landing pages, finding out which offers are hot and whatnot. Another popular size is the 728 by 90 banner. That's a really popular size, so you can try that one as well. And that's going to pull up all the banners that are popular and running right now for 728 by 90. Okay. And this will open up just a ton of landing pages, ad copy, that kind of stuff. When it comes to getting started in a particular niche, all this stuff is typically good copy and stuff that's probably working right now. And you want to go in and just start doing some research and find stuff that you like and model it and start running your own offers. I mean, that's really what it comes down to it. The key with offers is you want to solve problems. You want to find stuff that's related to the big three niches: the health, wealth, and relationship niches. That's the kind of stuff that typically converts on Facebook and different traffic sources and whatnot. So if you're solving a problem, you find hot selling offers and products with the methods I just showed you. You're 9 out of 10 steps there. Then you just got to basically go in, craft your own, model your offers, make your videos, make your images, and put your landing pages together, set up your tracking, and you're off to the races. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's how we're doing those kind of numbers, $50,000 a week, and this is pretty much how we do it. I mean, the research phase of any offer takes the longest time, and then there's obviously a ramp up period when you're learning the optimization, seeing what's working, what's not, and then once you get profitable, then you optimize even more and just start making money, and that's how you do it. So hopefully you guys learned something today. It definitely gave you guys the latest and greatest in terms of spying in affiliate world. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and leave me a comment below, and I'd like to welcome you to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. If you would like this video, and then share this video as well. I know there's a lot of really good stuff in this video, and I know it can help a lot of people out. So share this video, and go ahead and subscribe and bang that notifications bell. I am the Marketing Meathead. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.